A deadly rogue wave smashes into a cruise ship near Antarctica. But where did this wave come from? A suspected rogue wave recently crashed onto a cruise ship near Antarctica and injuring 4 people. One was a victim. Where did it come from? Can you imagine? Apparently there are cruise ships that go pretty close to Antarctica. Of course, they don't go on to Antarctica. They don't have, if they don't have permission to. So this is an image of a Viking Polaris Norwegian flagged cruise ship, and anchored in Ushuaia, southern Argentina, 2 days after the suspected rogue wave hit it. Now, the suspected rogue wave recently smashed into the cruise ship sailing from Antarctica to Argentina. The freak wave injured 4 people there. Where do these freakishly tall waves come from? And is climate change expected to make them more common or extreme? On the night of November 29, an unusually massive wave hit the cruise ship Viking Polaris as it was sailing through the Drake Passage in Antarctica's Southern Ocean towards Ushuaia, the port in Argentina, where many Antarctic cruises start and end. According to French news agency AFP reports, the force of this massive wall of water sent passengers flying and smashed several exterior windows on the ship, which flooded some rooms and caused further structural damage inside. Can you imagine? There were injuries, according to Australian news site ABC News. This wave, they said, hit and came over and literally broke through the windows and just washed into these rooms, said Tom Truesdale, passenger aboard the Viking Polaris when the incident happened. Not only did it wash into the rooms, but it also broke the walls down. Viking, the travel company that owns the Viking Polaris, announced on December 1st that this event was a suspected rogue wave incident. Upcoming cruises have been cancelled until the ship can be fully repaired and a proper investigation into what happened has been carried out. I mean, obviously, if there are that many rogue waves out there, you can't have cruise ships taking people out there. Now, what are these rogue waves? Rogue waves are freak waves that are at least twice as high as the surrounding sea state. The average height of the wave of a given area at a given time, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. These massive walls of water come from seemingly out of nowhere and without warning. The exact mechanisms behind these rogue waves are still unknown, but researchers think the freakish crests are formed when smaller waves merge into larger ones, either due to high surface winds or changes in ocean currents caused by storms, according to NOAA. It is currently unclear if the wave that hit the Viking Polaris qualifies as an official rogue wave because there is no accurate data on the wave height or the surrounding sea state. A storm was raging when the wave hit, CNN says, which could have provided the necessary conditions for a rogue wave to form, but the Drake Passage is also a notoriously treacherous part of the Southern Ocean with deep waters that are fed by the powerful Antarctic circumpolar current, which makes it capable of producing very large non-rogue waves as well, according to Encyclopedia Britannica. On December 2nd, a passenger on board another cruise ship in the Drake Passage shared a video of another massive but less destructive wave on Twitter. The largest rogue wave ever recorded, was the Dropner wave, 84 foot tall. That's a 26 meters wave that was observed near Norway in 1995. However, the most extreme rogue wave ever recorded was in Uslet wave, 58 foot tall. The wave was detected by an ocean buoy off the coast of Vancouver Island in British Columbia in November of 2020. The Uklulet wave is regarded as the most extreme rogue wave because it was around 3 times higher than the surrounding waves, while the Dropner wave was only around twice as tall compared with the surrounding sea state. In 2019, a study published in the journal Scientific Reports predicted that rogue waves could become less frequent but more extreme in the future due to the effects of human-caused climate change. This is by Harry Baker on Life Science. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.